Hello, everyone. Welcome to PCE Final Frontier podcast. I am Shivangi, your PCE guide at PCE Final Frontier, helping one student at a time. Visit our website www.pceff.com to enroll to our courses today. Welcome to today's episode. Today we're talking about another ethical situation. So, you are working in a clinic on a patient with dementia. The patient is visiting your clinic for complaints of low back pain. He is always accompanied by his wife. The wife is a caregiver for the patient because the patient is not able to drive. And so the wife drives him to the clinic, takes him back home, and she takes care of him. You are working with the patient for a few sessions. Now you think you want to implement treatment A and treatment B and see which one will benefit the patient more. The patient can tell you, or the patient can answer simple questions. Do you feel this? Does it work? Do you feel better? How are you today? But the patient is not capable to make decisions like, should we do treatment A? Should we try treatment B? So that's when I would involve the wife of the patient. I would say, Mrs. X, I have been working with your husband for a few sessions. I really want to try treatment A with him today or treatment B. Treatment A has all these benefits and treatment B has all these benefits. I need you to tell me what should we implement, what works the best for the patient so that he can carry over this treatment at home. So, long story short, I'm trying to get to the point of substitute decision maker. So, who is a substitute decision maker? If a patient is not capable of providing consent, the physiotherapist must find a substitute decision maker, in this case, the wife of the patient, to provide consent. Physiotherapist will not make a decision on behalf of the patient. The only exception is an emergency situation, a critical situation when there is no substitute decision maker available to make the decision. So the substitute decision maker is expected to make decisions on behalf of the patient based on the patient's known wishes that he expressed or that she expressed when he or she was 16 years of age or older and capable of providing consent. Now, there is a hierarchy of substitute decision makers, like who should be the one making the decisions. If that person is not available, who do you reach out next? So the hierarchy, the order is one, the guardian of the person appointed by the court. Second, someone who has been named as the person's power of attorney for personal care. The third one after that will be someone appointed as a representative by the Consent and Capacity Board. Fourth will be the spouse, partner, or relative of the patient in that order. So, first is the spouse or partner. Second is the child or parent or a children's aid society or other person who is lawfully entitled to give consent, refuse consent in place of the parent. The next will be the parent who has only a right of access. The next will be a brother or sister of the patient. And the fifth one will be any other relative related by blood, marriage, or adoption. And the fifth one, the last one, will be a public guardian and trustee. So we need to reach out to these people, get the consent before we implement any new treatment techniques. So in my scenario mentioned above, I reached out to the wife, I talked to her, I explained her the benefits of treatment A, treatment B, found out which one will be more useful, will be able to be carried over as a home exercise program. We chose treatment A, started working on patient with the treatment approaches, and we got good results. The patient was able to learn, carry forward those techniques at home, and felt better. So always reach out to a substitute decision maker to provide consent when the patient is not capable. That's all for today's episode. Always remember, do not make a decision on behalf of a patient except in an emergency situation. always reach out to a substitute decision maker. Thank you for joining today. Reach out to us at support@pcaff.com for any questions. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for more content. Have a wonderful week and keep learning.